Now, what's the biggest challenge you see in business in regards to emerging media strategy?
So I think the biggest thing that I'm seeing is that businesses don't even know what's on the menu. They don't know. It'd be like you went into a restaurant and you read the menu and it had all kinds of gourmet items that you're wondering what the ingredients are. That's, I think, the biggest challenge we face, because it dominoes throughout your engagement if you don't handle it right in the first place. So you have to help educate them on what they're ordering in the first place. Tell them what all the ingredients are, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing you do is, if you really are working with the client in defining what their goals are, for example, out of an event. If when they end the event, they don't want just pictures or whatever, but they actually want to harvest a certain amount of content out of an event, you need to know that up front, because you'll shoot it in a certain way, you'll set up certain interviews, you'll make sure that there are SlideShare slides that come out of it. There's a whole way that you would construct exactly what the client needs to come out of it for the investment they're making, because it's usually not a very small investment they're making, to have a whole production team, a whole social media production team on site for an event, not a small thing. So you want to make sure that you get all the value and have 3 to 6 months of content campaign that comes out of it, right? So then that goes to, what are we measuring and what are the deliverables? So if you're investing this dollar amount, what do you expect delivered out of that? What's your boss going to need you to deliver out of that? What's reasonable? Because you don't want something just in the moment. An event that happens in the moment, as in this example, that's great, but you only reached 100 people, 500 people, whatever. Imagine if you capture it and you could reach 100,000 people over the next year. There's great value. Now your cost per acquisition radically changes. That's where your sales cycle or your sales team can use these things to warm up, say, a long process, a long sales process, that kind of thing. So making sure people know what's on the menu, making sure you educate them on the ingredients, helping them understand what you're going to deliver, and then what reasonable measurables, what kind of levels of audience, how many units of, how many tweets are going to go out, etc. So all those things help people who couldn't possibly understand what it is until they experience it, until you taste it. You can't know what it's like till you taste it. Then afterwards, now you know if you'd want to order it again, right? So I think that's the great challenge is helping people experience the menu for the first time.